Kamustahin natin ang nag-iisang Pinoy na lalaban sa Winter Games in Sochi. That and more as Kababayan Today starts right now. Also, in time for Valentine's Day, we're going to be talking about jobs at first sight, how to make your prospective employers and even current employers fall in love with you and your work. Magandang hapon mga kababayan. My name is Janelle So, and you're watching Kababayan Today. Ito po ang nag-iisa, and this is your premier resource for anything and everything Filipino and Filipino-American. Isa pong kababayan sa sabak sa aksyon sa Winter Games in Sochi. Pag-usapan po natin yan at mas marami pang balita.
Pinoy na Pinoy, Weekend Balita.
Joining us via Skype from their Glendale newsroom is Ronnie Laigo, Editor-in-Chief of Weekend Balita and US Asian Post. Magandang hapon sa iyo, Ronnie Laigo.
Magandang hapon sa iyo, Janelle. At sana nga meron tayong magandang balita. Alam naman natin, magkukompete yung ating kababayan na si Michael Christian Martinez sa Sochi, no? The only representative from the Philippines and the whole of Southeast Asia.
I remember when Michael was here in LA training here, bumisita siya sa atin dito sa ating programa at nakiusap nga siya ng mga suporta pa coming from the Philippines, individual organizations, and even the government, Ronnie. And that is the root of some of the controversy surrounding Michael Martinez's bid sa Sochi.
Exactly. No? Although nakalulungkot yung mga balita niya kasi nga, according to the mother, sa isang interview, kulang nga yata sa support at hindi yata nabigyan ng full support ng Philippine government itong si Michael. However, meron din naman siyang mga nakuha sa private sector. Although, of course, hindi natin alam kung gaano kalakihan at kung talagang sapat man sa kanyang training. Ang figure skating, of course, sa Pilipinas, hindi yan very popular. We used to remember Gintong Alay that produced Dio De Vega, yung ating mga kababayan si Tac Padilla, and even our, yung kasama sa Ana Boy, si Dayan Castilleos. Marami tayong mga athletes na pwede talaga mag-excel. Of course, ang figure skating hindi nga popular, so siguro apparently na-overlook ng Philippine government yan. Ngayon, meron palang pwede mag-excel na Pilipinong ganyan. Siguro next time talagang tingnan natin lahat kung saan tayo pwedeng mag-excel sa mga iba't ibang field ng discipline.
When Michael was here on the show, inamin naman niya sa atin na nakatanggap na siya ng 1 million pesos from the Philippines or from Shoemart, from SM. Ngayon, sinasabi...
Private donation, of course.
Yes, oo. Ngayon, ang sinasabi ng mother ni Michael na SM, may mga news na nagsasabi na SM has been giving Michael 150,000 pesos per month, which is 5,000 pesos per day or $111 per day. Dito raw, ang coaching fee sa US is $100 to $150 per hour, excluding ice time fee of $10 to $16 per hour. And in 2013, Michael competed in 9 international competition. So medyo magastos nga, Ronnie. I remember when Michael was here, sinabi rin niya na isang pares ng skates is about $1,000 to $1,400 and he goes through those skates, nagpapalit siya once a month. So maraming gastos.
Alam naman natin, meron siyang Russian coach, That means he has to pay them in dollars. Kasi wala tayong mga mentor sa Pilipinas Kasi walang mga president na mga ganyan. Wala tayong dating mga figure skaters na pwede magturo sa kanya. At least, maggabay sa kanya. So, it is really costly and hopefully this is an example of how we can be, produce athletes in different fields na sana ito nga maging halimbawa at sumuporta ang Philippine government sa mga athletes.
At mas nakakalungkot, Ronnie, the latest coming from Russia, according to the mom of Michael, she sent me an email and I quote, my biggest problem is Michael saw the posts yung nga tungkol sa suporta at hindi pagsuporta na nakukuha niya. And he was so sad kanina when I visited him in the village. Walang gana, hindi nag-practice. I didn't push him to go on ice kasi baka maaksidente lang, delikado. He's already competing on the 13th.
On the eve na magko-compete siya, tapos ganyan ang balita natin, lahat tayo, we are all rooting for him, at hindi lang buong Pilipinas, Southeast Asian representative, Well, because of this, reports that we all caused, I guess, it's a lesson for everyone.
Yes, we are also praying for his success despite that, Ronnie.
Exactly.
Meanwhile, ito naman, magandang balita para sa mga undocumented immigrants in New York.
Yes, si Mayor Bill de Blasio, nag-assume siya ng post ito lang January, in-announce niya na pwede niyang bigyan, susuportahan yan, na bigyan ng identification papers ito mga undocumented sa New York, ano? Of course, we're just talking of City of New York. Alam naman natin marami na supportan. Even in California, remember, California driver license, ibibigay na sa mga undocumented dito starting January 2015 yata, no? So kumakalat na. And hopefully, the immigration reform will be passed by the House of Representatives at yun na nga, sana nga magkaroon tayo ng immigration reform sa buong bansang Amerika. And we're talking about 11 to 12 million undocumented immigrants.
All right, Ronnie, abangan natin ang mga balita niyan. Of course, immigration, a big part of our lives here as immigrants. At immigration reform, kailangan, whether to go one way or another, sana magkasundo na ang ating mga officials in terms of that. Ronnie, where can we get more information?
Of course, sa aming po mga websites, balita.com, usasianpost.com, at mga pahayagan po namin, Weekend Balita at saka US Asian Post.
More power
Maraming
to you,
salamat po.
Ronnie. Ronnie Ligo, Editor-in-Chief of Weekend Balita and US Asian Post. Meanwhile, sa pagbabalik ng Kababayan Today, we have real estate update for you. Don't go away.